This is Gene Keys, Skyserve, Texas News. A light twin-engine plane crashes into a pond near Huntsville, taking the life of the pilot. The HoustonChronicle.com contributed to this report. A small twin-engine plane with only the pilot on board crashed into a pond around 9:30 a.m. Tuesday. The plane was found upside down in the water. The FAA says the pilot had reported oil problems and a possible engine fire before the crash. The 1979 Cessna took off from the Conroe-Houston Regional Airport in Conroe. Federal Aviation Administration records show the plane is registered to Conroe-based Class Enterprises, LLC. Investigators from the National Transportation Safety Board is investigating the crash. A Houston area jack-in-the-box shooting leaves 1 dead and 2 wounded. KPRC.com contributed to this report. Gunfire erupted in a Houston area fast food restaurant Monday night, leaving 1 person dead and 2 others wounded. A robbery task force tracked several suspected thieves to a jack-in-the-box in northwest Harris County. Authorities say 2 of the teens were armed and took money from the cash drawers. Officers confronted the fleeing teens, who then fired at the officers, according to the Sheriff's Department. The officers then returned fire, hitting all 3 teens. Officials said a 16-year-old died at the hospital and 15-year-old boy is hospitalized in critical condition. A 17-year-old who suffered minor injuries and an unharmed 18-year-old has been charged with aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon. The Coast Guard is scouring the Gulf for a missing cruise ship crew member. NBCDFW.com contributed to this report. The Coast Guard is searching a section of the Gulf of Mexico for a crew member missing from a Royal Caribbean cruise ship. The cruise ship Liberty of the Seas was 170 miles southeast of Galveston when the unidentified 39-year-old Filipino crew member was reported as missing at 4:30 a.m. Monday. The Texas Senate has approved a bill making abusing a dead body a felony, punishable by at least 6 months in jail. NBCDFW.com contributed to this report from the Capitol. Republican Senator Brian Birdwell's proposal would make it a felony with a minimum penalty of 6 months behind bars and up to $10,000 in fines. Birdwell said current punishments weren't steep enough in cases where families entrust a loved one's remains to internment services only to have abuse occur. It passed 31-0 on Tuesday and now heads to the House. Visit us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service.